Yo, what's going on? It's Papi Chulo. Listen, I just jumped out the porch with my boy Dirty Glove Bastard.
To my haters, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're right back at it, y'all. We got Papi Chulo jumping off the porch with us today. What's up, bro?
What's happening, family?
Man, coolin', bro. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling great, blessed.
Yes, sir. Nah, that's what's up, man. Should how Atlanta treating you so far, bro?
Oh, so far so good, man. My majority of my love come from here, so.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So you make it to Atlanta often, like the Southern hospitality and everything.
Oh, yeah,
it's
the
true
food, everything is great down here, especially the business. The money is here. You hear me?
Yeah, nah, that's what's up, man. And I mean, for what you do, I mean, Atlanta being the mecca of black entrepreneurs and, you know, us seeing so many, you know, black people with wealth here, you know, I mean, that's the perfect segue into, you know, you being, would you consider yourself like a financial coach or a, you know, a life coach, or what would you consider yourself?
Man, I would just consider myself as a person who's still on this journey, and I leave the footprints for everybody else to follow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when people say, oh, you're a coach or whatever the case is, I'm really a person that'll keep it real with you, tell you exactly what I did so you can have similar results. That's why I created the most millionaires out of everybody else. I just keep it real with people.
Word. And the headlines that's been buzzing is that you went from $300 to over $32 million.
In 6 years.
Word, okay. And
Yes,
how are you able to amass, you know, this type of wealth over this period of time?
Oh man, e-commerce, bro. Selling beauty products. You know, when you look at everybody else, Selena Gomez a billionaire, Rihanna a billionaire, Kim Kardashian a billionaire, all from selling beauty products.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So many of them. I'm on the poor end. You feel me? I tell people all the time, come be my type of poor. You feel me? Like 32 million ain't bad. You know? Like,
absolutely, man. and it's interesting, man, because that is really a lucrative business to be in. I mean, we even see, you know, black-owned companies like Shea Moisture, Carol's Daughter,
Exactly.
you know, some of these different companies in that realm. And I mean, you walk into a beauty store and there are so many different types of brands that, you know, that are specific for, you know, a certain grade of hair or, you know, certain ethnicity, you know, things like that. What got you into, you know, hair care?
So pretty much in the skincare realm, because I'm in the skincare realm.
Okay, I'm sorry, skincare, yes, sir.
Yeah, so in the skincare realm, bro, you know, I was pretty much doing affiliate marketing. You know, that's when you're selling products for anybody, you know. At that time, I had a decent following. Not where I'm at today, but had a decent following back in there. So I'm over here looking at any ways to make money on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I'll go into my story that we tell a little bit later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how I was hustling, trying to figure out, okay, what is selling on social media? When I figured out, okay, women are buying. Now, when the women are buying, now you got to find out what women like.
Right.
You know, and beauty just was the industry that they wanted. You know what I'm saying? That's the products they wanted, so that's what we sold.
Yeah.
Was working with certain companies, and I kind of landed into the products that I pretty much, you know, went on a limb and got myself eventually, you know what I'm saying, to get into to be who I am today. So that's what got me in it, man. Affiliate marketing.
That's like true research and development.
Oh man, 100%.
Yeah,
you got to do something when you're sick and tired of being broke, bro.
Yeah, nah, absolutely. And then also just, you know, speaking of just being resourceful.
Yeah.
I mean, because, you know, I've known a lot of people over the years who've done, you know, affiliate marketing. Some people I've seen, you know, do very well at it, you know, if you really, you know, stick to it and are able to really dig into like the niches of, you know, what you're selling.
100%.
And I've seen some people do it and, you know, not really, you know, sell anything, not really have that success. Was sales, you know, was that something that just kind of, and marketing, like, is that something that just always came naturally to you?
Man, I tell everybody, man, we all sell. We sell 24/7.
Yeah.
If you have a baby, you sold that woman to lay down with you.
Yeah.
You know, she sold you to lay down with her. You know, like we've been selling our whole life. We just haven't identified it as selling, you know? So once you realize, like, oh, I've been doing this my whole life. I'm telling, ooh, you gotta try this when we go to this place. That's me selling, you know? Or if somebody asks your opinion on that food, nah, I don't really like it. That's you selling, you know what I'm saying? You can either make or break the sale 24/7. That's your whole life is involving around sales. Yeah. So it wasn't that I was great at sales. I just understood that I was selling my whole life. And all I had to do is sell a product. I had to get behind the product first. You know what I'm saying? That means you want to sell quality, and then you get behind it, and then you make it happen. Like I say, you treat it like your baby, eventually it's gonna start running.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Anything that you're consistent with, you know, is gonna come around. I mean, if you shoot jump shots every day, or if you, I mean, even like, you know, lifting weights, whatever it may be, like repetition, you know.
It's key.
Yeah.
It's 100% key, bro. If like I tell people, if you get good at making money, and you just keep doing that for over an extensive period of time, you're gonna be rich.
Yeah.
You know, like that's just how it goes.
Yeah, nah, for sure. So, man, let's tap into your story, bro.
Let's
get to know you a little more, man. So, where you from, bro?
Well, man, I'm from Montgomery, Alabama.
Okay.
You feel me? I was raised in Montgomery, Alabama. I was born in Florida. You know, that's where I currently live at right now, Florida.
Yeah.
You know,
home of Martin Luther King.
Yeah,
Birthplace
man.
of Martin Luther King.
Yeah, man. You feel me? It was you know, a smooth upbringing. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed to be one of those who had both his parents in the household.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, early on or whatever the case is, I understood that I wanted something. You know, my mama wasn't buying the Air Force One; she was buying the Shacks. So you already know you got to. I'm over here saving $1.75 for lunch every day just so I can stack that pair up to buy my first pair of black Air Force Ones. You know what I mean? So I'm like, nah, I'm in the game now. You know, it was pretty much like that, bro. And then as we get a little older and everything, I understood that, okay, things ain't making sense. You know, teachers don't have the lifestyle that I really want. So I might have to do a little something extra. I didn't know what it was, but I hate repetitiveness in the cycle of doing nothing, right? I call you going to work, coming home, going out to the club. Going to work, coming home, going out to, that's insanity to me. You know, I always get depressed because I don't want to just do that shit for the rest of my life. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to do something that makes me better and makes me more. So my whole life was pull and tug, you know? I was a hard worker at these jobs, but I never wanted to stay at them forever. It needed to always be a ladder that I had to climb, you know? Like even when I was working at Walmart, you know, I'm over there, you know, saying, pushing the carts, but I'm like, yo, I want that the electronic manager position. I worked my ass off just so I can get in that position. You know what I'm saying? They still didn't really pay nothing, $8 an hour. That's pretty much where I tapped out at in my working career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my last job, you know, my last ever job, right? Skechers. Hardworking individual, like I said, always, you know. I always tell every manager, hey, listen, I just want respect as a man. You respect me as a man, I'll do whatever for you. I'll be the top employee, just respect me as a man, regardless of position. I know you're in a great position, you're in a higher position than me, you get paid more than me. I just want to be respected as your equal, you know what I'm saying, on the man level. And you can have the rest, you know, I'll work hard for you. They always say yes, but they always end up disrespecting eventually. And that eventually came. It was one busy Saturday, wasn't even my Saturday. I was working on somebody else, you know, because I was a hardworking person. I needed that money. I had 2 or 3 jobs since I was 16 years old. Daytime, nighttime. On the weekend, I'm doing Craigslist, painting baseboards, holding signs, cleaning dog shit. Whatever I needed to do, I was out here making money, you know, because I wanted things. And this Saturday, bro, you know, right when I was coming off my lunch break, my sister texted me and said, hey, mama just had a stroke, get to the hospital. You know, and my mom, one of them strong black mamas, you know what I'm saying, type to be in the stores for hours, you know what I'm saying, drag you along for hours, you know what I'm saying, the matriarch of the family, you know what I'm saying, since she was the oldest sister. So, you know, and I adored my mama. So immediately I just bust out in tears because I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, I ain't know too much about strokes. All I knew is sometimes you live, sometimes you gone. And you don't know how long you got. So
you go into panic mode as soon as you hear anything about mom. So.
All caps too. My sister don't text me in all caps unless it's serious. So I know it wasn't nothing, no little game. So I'm like, all right, wiped the tears out my face, went and told my manager, had to walk down the aisle. He on the computer at the front by the store, in the front of the store. I go tell him, hey boss, I need to go see my mom, man. You know what I'm saying? She just had a stroke. He looked up and said, yo, you know what day it is? It's Saturday. Go out there and sell some shoes. Put his head back down, like, you just heard what I said, right? I ain't say my dog or something. Even then, you know, like I ain't say nothing. I say my mom's, man. You know what I mean? And I always say, man, you got 2 options. You either choose where you're going, right? I mean, where I can show them where I'm coming from, right? Or I can show them where I'm going. And at that point, I was like, man, whatever. You can have this. I jumped in my mama's truck at that time. She had a Nissan Titan, so I jumped in there. I was driving it to work, hauled my ass up to the hospital. And just seeing my mama lean up, try to say my name. But you know, with strokes, it paralyzes the side of your face. So she can't even say my name, she's slurring it. You know, I never thought I'd ever see my mama in that position ever. You know, scared the hell out of me, made me very angry, but it made me very sad, and it made me angry at myself. Because I can't tell you, I would be lying if I said I ain't want to stay. And, you know, because at that point, man, I'm out there playing around with street folk, whatever the case is, got locked up. And I'm like, yo, okay, this job, they hired me. So I'm scared if I lose this job, I ain't never gonna get another job.
Right.
So, you know, in my head, I wanted to turn around a lot of times. Like, maybe if I go to work and then go see it when I could. A lot of thoughts was going off in my head.
Yeah.
You know, I stayed with my first thought and go see moms. And at that point, you know, I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm hot at myself. I'm like, yo, I can never let nobody ever put me in that position to control my family's life ever again. I need to, I'm good enough. I'm looking at all these people on this screen that made all this money, the Jeff Bezos and everything. I'm like, what makes them different from me? Huh? They got the same 24 hours I got.
Absolutely.
I'm sure I can do this shit too. You know what I mean? I never looked at skin color and thought I was less than. That shit just made me more, you know, amped to go do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's exactly what I did. I said, fuck it, I'm finna figure out how to make this money somehow.
Yeah.
I'm literally looking up how to make money online, like everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously you see all the scams, but you know, you from the streets, you understand what scams is and what's not.
Right.
So I'm looking around, I'm like, all right, cool, da-da-da. Oh, these companies paying. I had a little following at that time, you know. I always been handsome, the women always love me, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, okay, cool. I got a little 50,000 followers at that time on Instagram. Let me figure, can I post something on here?
Yeah.
You know, it would just took little baby steps to get to that point.
So let's slow down a second, because
on.
you tapped into a few things. First
get
of
it.
all, how'd you have 50,000 followers on Instagram? How did you amass that?
Got you. So pretty much on Instagram, you know, back in the day, it was just easy to grow followers. You know, Instagram was a fairly new platform,
Right.
3 to 5 years old, I think at that time. You know what I'm saying? This was like 16, you know what I'm saying? Like 2016, you know what I'm saying? 17, going into 17. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? At that point, it was easy to grow followers. You know, I was posting with my other dudes that had, you know what I'm saying, decent following as well. You know, we all looked like something, so females was following us. I always had a huge female following from day one.
Gotcha.
That's where Papi Chulo came from, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, the name. Women named me that.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was a whole bunch of, you know, female followers that was following us and everything. But nobody didn't know what to do with the followers, you know? And at that point, you know, I'm in a group with all the people that's big now, like the Miracle Drops, Judy, shout out to Judy, Super Cent, shout out to Super Cent. A lot of people was coming up with us at the same time.
Yeah.
And some people said, okay, I'm finna go fame, because that's where the Insta comedians came in at.
Yeah.
And some people say, I'm finna go money. I wanted to go to money. You know what I'm saying? I could give a damn about being famous.
Yeah.
It just eventually happened, but I could give a damn about that.
Yeah.
So that's what happened, man. We was growing it like that, organically, and built it up.
Word. Nah, that's interesting, man. Speaking to you growing up and you know, what made you, you know, who you are today, can you speak to, you know, growing up in a house with two parents and the importance that having that foundation, you know, was for you, even in,
100%.
you know, developing yourself and you know, growing into the man that you are?
100%. It was super important, bro. I really didn't experience like super hardship until I got older, till I wanted to taste how I felt to be out on my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when all the hood shit happened for real.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to be around my hood friends, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so my mom was a manager of apartment complex, right? My dad was the head maintenance man. So I got to see two different work ethics, right? Hard work of a hard working man, painting baseboards, changing pipes, and I seen it all.
Yeah.
So I seen how important it was to be the man, you know what I'm saying, in the situation. Then I seen my mom handle certain people that was all frustrated and whatever. This just happened to my, you know, so her calmness, her patientness, I seen that from her. So that played a super role into this mega star that I am in today, you know, because I seen both sides. So management is something I'm good at, you know, as well as the work.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do the work because I was out there helping my dad, you know. That was our weekends. Like, I wanted to be, I'm a daddy's boy, so I'm out there, whatever my daddy on, I'm on. He painting, I'm painting, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't see it as a chore. I wanted to be beside him,
Right.
and put that work in, because he told me, hey son, a man works best with his hands. You know what I'm saying? His mouth last.
Yeah.
So that's why I adopted that from him, say, okay, cool, let's do it.
And at what point would you say you jumped off the porch?
Man, it was when it came downtown, when, you know, you see the shoebox, it was Christmas, you see the shoebox, you're like, yo, ooh, I bet the Air Force One's in here. You know, Criminal Con, you open it up, it's Shaq's, you're like, oh, nah, I gotta figure this out, you know? So I was like, okay, cool. I know for a fact, Dollar Tree right here before I get to school. Let me go ahead and go to Dollar Tree. I bust down, you know what I'm saying, $20, get these little candies. You know, they had the little 5-cent candies back then, so I'm over here buying them or whatever the case is, selling them in school. I became the candy man.
Yeah.
So I'm over here hustling candies or whatever. I used to paint on shoes and everything.
Okay.
I'm selling that. So I was an entrepreneur from the youngest, you know what I'm saying? Literally, I had a whole little operation going on because, you know, we got this little bridge. And that's why all the people that didn't go to school no more was under. They beating up everybody, taking their shoes, you know. So at that time, I'm the funny guy, but I already understood. I'm like, shoot, let me just give these people the candy. Let me get $20 extra just to give them the candy, you know? They were like, oh, he good, y'all, he good. So I pretty much hired some muscle. I'm like, yo, y'all, people be trying to rob me and everything here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all mind looking out? Yeah, we got you, whatever you need.
Yeah.
So I bought them, you know what I'm saying? I bought their loyalty or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
So nobody didn't touch me in school because they were scared to get beat up by the kids that were 3 years older than them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had me a little system going.
You done created a whole, like you said, a whole system.
And I didn't even know what that was, bro.
Yeah. Wow. Delegating. Everybody got their own roles and everything.
Yeah, bro.
Wow. That's dope, man. Like to hear stories like that and you know what I mean? Like that early, you know, not knowing what you were doing, but like showing those leadership skills and being able to, you know, mobilize people and bring them together. I mean, that just simply, you know what I mean, is proven, is you know what I mean, showing what you're doing today is proven.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like
100%.
it's meant to be, for real.
100%.
At what point did you really, you know, like buckle down and say, okay,
Get
like,
to it?
yeah, like really get to it?
Bro, it was one night, right? So, you know, my wife now, so, you know, at then she was just my girl. It was at a point where, you know, we was at the pawn shop and everything, just bought a 60-inch TV. I'm finna go crazy playing the game all night, you know what I'm saying? So I'm happy. So they see us taking up the TV in the hood, right? So pretty much, like I told you, like, when I was on my move-in day in the apartments in Florida, right? Because we moved from Alabama to Florida, you know, when I was around 17, 18 or whatever the case is. So moved in this Section 8 apartment or whatever the case is. Literally, first day, shooting. We hiding behind the couch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so we understood where we was at.
Yeah.
But, you know, I ain't never caused no problem. So I'm like, listen, you mind your business. You should be all right. But, you know, as I'm taking this TV upstairs, she noticed 3 dudes that looked like they wasn't in place. You know, women got a different discernment than men. They pay attention a little different, too. So, you know, I'm taking up the TV upstairs and everything. She peeping the sitio. We go upstairs, she like, yo, can you take the trash out? I'm like, yeah. She like, can you bring your gun with you? You know? And I was like, well, I need to bring the gun with me. It's just right downstairs. We up 3 flights of stairs now, you know? It's a little walk to the garbage can, but it was, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking too much of it.
Yeah.
We got in a little back and forth. She like, please bring your gun or whatever the case is. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I bring my gun. She like, is it loaded? I'm like, yeah, it's loaded. You know what I mean? Go to the garbage can. And in the garbage can, you know, it has those mirrors that reflect outwards, you know? And we have gravel on the floor. So, you know, you can hear footsteps. So all I heard was, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, because it sounded like it was coming fast. So I'm looking in the thing, sure enough, those 3 dudes, you know what I'm saying? They put that mask down, came over there, you know, they brandished their weapons. I had mine already up, you know what I mean? And it was like, yo, take us upstairs. I'm like, I can't do that. At this point, she had a son, you know what I'm saying? A 4-year-old son. I have a 4-year-old daughter, but my daughter was in Alabama, you know? I'm like, I ain't taking you upstairs. I know how this shit go. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you even think that we know who you is, you're gonna smoke us, take everything and then go on about your business. I ain't finna involve her in none of this shit, because she came over here as a willing participant, not for no bullshit. She came over here for me, so I ain't finna let y'all, if anything, we finna do whatever we finna do right here. You know, I'm talking all loud, but you know I'm scared as shit for real. Please, oh, help me. I'm talking loud because I want people to get the attention. Call the damn police, you hear me?
Yeah.
But people went over the balcony, started recording on their phone. They just trying to see a murder. They trying to see, you know what I'm saying? They trying to see black men kill each other. Ain't nobody called the police, bro. You know, eventually 5 minutes felt like 50. Because they just kept on saying, take us upstairs, we're gonna kill your ass right here. I'm like, not before I kill one of y'all first. You know, I'm talking big, even though I'm not. You know, in my head, I'm like, yo, bro, you ain't ready to go. You got a daughter. You don't want to turn her into no statistic. You know what I'm saying? You just saying whatever you got to say to damn survive right now. You know, they end up backing off and running off. I ran upstairs and everything, took a shower, didn't say shit for 2 hours. Just crying, bro. At that moment, it was like, yo, I got to get out this hellhole. So it was really get rich or die trying for me. Because I felt like any day it could have happened. I was just praying like, yo, if it happens, just don't happen around them. Take me out, you know what I'm saying? When I'm going to work or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm trying to figure things, let that happen to me.
Yeah.
So this is literally some time after Skechers, right? Because like I told you, I always had 3 jobs.
Yeah.
So after Skechers was gone, I had my nighttime job still, and whatever I was doing on the weekends, you know what I'm saying, on Craigslist and stuff. So I still had a little money put up. I always had money because I was always saving, you know what I'm saying? So my broke and everybody else broke was a little too different. You know what I'm saying? I always had money for what I wanted, you know what I mean? Not for what I needed, but just for what I wanted. So at that point, like I told people, I prioritized my relationship. I stayed by myself until I knew for a fact I could take care of a woman. You know what I'm saying? Save that bread up, boom. Now we in the situation, you know? But at that point, bro, it was like, nah, buckle down, figure this shit out for real. You know, you wanted to find out your own way how to, you know, quit your job and all that good stuff from when your mama had that stroke. Now you're in a situation where your life is on the line. They life probably be on the line. We gotta get out of this situation. You know?
For sure, man. And when moms had the stroke, I know that made you right then and there just have to grow up so much, you know, faster and accept responsibility, like, you know what I mean, just at a more rapid pace too.
Yeah, bro, because I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest of 3 siblings. You know what I'm saying? So everything hit me hard, and I got a different level of respect for my mama than most people have, right? Because I found out that I was adopted at 17. You know, met my adopted mother and everything. We went to a park. You know, a gazebo situation. So I was a crack baby. You know what I'm saying? She was heavy on drugs back in the day. And you know, she was like, yo, somebody take him, or I gotta abort him, get him out of the situation. My mama was a practicing nurse. They built a dope relationship real quick. Boom, as soon as she came out, went home with my parents. Say I went through withdrawals and everything, you know what I mean? So finding this out at 17, being a little knucklehead, running around not trying to listen to my parents, made me really fall in love with them. You know what I'm saying? I love my parents, but I fell in love with my parents. Like, yo, you didn't have to take me. Because the first thing she said was, I'm surprised you ain't dead and in jail, my birth mother. So I'm thinking like, damn, because all my siblings, they in the streets. Like all the blood siblings, they in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I was so blessed to have 2 people in the household, like, and I've been treating my parents like shit. You know how you is when you damn growing up.
For sure,
you ain't trying to hear your mama, and you ain't trying to hear your daddy. You want to hang out with who you want to hang out with. Like, yo, you just stop getting in trouble. I'm like, whatever, I'm hanging out with my people. I was in and out of different households at that point, trying to land my feet, you know what I mean? And at that point, man, I was like, nah, man, like, that would make me hustle even harder. That would make me appreciate her more. So I believe it hit me a little different than my siblings. I know it affected all them the same, but as far as, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, I just fell in love with you a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I loved you my whole life, but I fell in love with you a couple years ago, and I'm finna lose you. Different motivation.
Yeah, for sure. And was this something that you knew growing up that you were adopted, or did you have like feelings like, I'm different? Like, why am I a little different from my siblings?
I always felt a little different. I always felt a little different. They did a great job by not. I still got ass whoopings with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like auntie ass whoopings, grandma ass whoopings. So it wasn't like nobody ever treated me different. I just felt that inherently. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the youngest. My closest sister is 10 years apart. So I was always by myself, played by myself and everything. I was wondering, like, where my attitude come from? Where my anger come from? And you find out, you know, when you got your siblings in jail for murder and shit, like, maybe a little bit of that come from over there, you know what I'm saying? So it was one of those situations, bro.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And you know, it's interesting too, because I think that also speaks to, you know, we can't use excuses. A lot of people use like the hereditary excuses, like, I come from this, so this is why I'm, you know, this. Yes, we do need to know where we come from to have an understanding of, you know, what makes us tick, or, you know, just understanding like some of the different attributes that we have, but we can't use those things as an excuse or as a crutch to hold us back, because if you did that, then you would be in, you know what I mean, the same position maybe as, you know, some of the other people from, you know what I mean, from your environment, or, you know what I mean, some of your siblings or whatever. So
you got to rapidly change, you know, you got to be accountable of your own actions. You know, I tell everybody, if you take accountability for everything that happened in life, everything, even the shit that you know for a fact ain't had nothing to do with you, but if you take accountability of it, you're gonna become a different type of person. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. All right, so you get into the what is it,
affiliate marketing space.
Affiliate marketing business, and you're starting to see some success in this, mainly in what is it, skincare products and things like that. At what point do you say, okay, I need to develop my own product,
Bro.
and I need to, you know, sell my own product instead of selling these other people's products.
Yeah, bro. It was crazy because, you know, they was taking care of your boy. You know, like every time they had some, they flying me to them. I'm flying my brothers them. They're like, whoever you want to bring them. I'm bringing them. We in the section, you know, the owner, rock star, kissing everybody in the mouth and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they're like, whatever you need, Keenan. And my brother, you know, he always was, you know, super smart, man. You know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, if they doing all this for you, can you imagine what you making them? I'm like, yeah, man, but I'm making, you know, $800, $1,000 a week. You know, when you come from $250 a week at the 9 to 5, $1,000 a week is good.
Right,
and then
for sure.
sometimes you can get as high as $3,000. You know what I'm saying? $5,000. So I'm like, yo, nah, man, they cashing me out.
I mean, it's life changing. Like
life-changing,
for a
bro.
person in the position that you were in. I mean, that's life changing.
Yeah, I was able to get to a whole nother place, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, in with the affiliate marketing space, it's seasons, right? So I'll do good, but then that shit'll go back down. But I'm moving to a lesser hood, you know? So first hood, probably shoot you in the face hood. Second hood, probably just steal out your car hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was different layers to the hood that we was moving back to. So it was a up and down effect. But at the same time, I was grateful because I didn't have to work a 9 to 5. And this was taking care of my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was at that point when he kept on saying, Keenan, maybe you need to do your own thing. I'm like, yeah, man, but they taking care of me. He said, you just start planning. So I'm like, all right. Literally woke up one day, sketched my logo on a napkin. You know what I'm saying? Told my wife, like, yeah, this was gonna be Ko Elixir, Keenan Olivia Elixir. Like, there we go. We're gonna make it happen, or whatever the case is. And that was just a thought in my back of my head. I never wanted to leave the industry because I was scared. They scared me. They kind of put that fear on me. They said, listen, you don't want to get sued, so you might as well let us do all that. You know, we got all the managing and everything. All you do is sell the products, and you don't got to worry about none of that. But I don't get the customer. You give me whatever that first sale made, but you got the customer for life. You know what I'm saying? So in my head, I'm thinking I'm a boss, but I'm really not. I'm really still an employee. I'm a glorified employee at that point. Just like when they was calling people essential workers instead of expendable workers.
Right.
You feel me? So in my head, I'm thinking I'm the boss. Nah, you know, I got humbled. And I think this was the best experience that ever happened in my life. Two of the people that was from the affiliate marketing space split off and said, Keenan, we want to take you with us. You're our best performing person. Let's do this. We're gonna pay you triple whatever you was doing before. I'm like, what? That's different because I'm over here doing all right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, listen, how much you guys saved up, whatever the case is, we finna run a campaign. At that point, I had like 60 to 80,000 saved. You know what I'm saying? And I was saving a lot of ones, so I had like 20,000 in $1 bills. You know what I'm saying? Like every time I break 100, I'm putting the ones to the side.
Yeah.
So I got the shoebox money and I got the money in the bank. It was like, listen, we finna run this new campaign or whatever the case is, the new skincare campaign or whatever, you know? And the one I was doing before is similar to the same things that I run now for myself.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, all right, let's do it. I put a little money in there, and then you see the dashboard go up, you know? When you put money in, you get money out, right? So at this time, I'm marketing my page, I'm paying my friends for marketing on their page and everything. I'm seeing the numbers go up, I'm like, oh, shoot. Hey, baby, let's put all this money in there. She advised against it, like, I don't think it's smart. I'm like, nah, listen, you see that dashboard? On Friday, because we always get paid on Friday. On Friday, we'll look at more money than we ever made in our life. We can buy this house that we in right now, so we ain't just written it. You know what I'm saying? We just got married at that point, you know what I mean? So I'm like, nah, this is it right here. Bruh. Put all the money in the shoebox money and everything. The dashboard, like I was supposed to make $150,000. That'd be the biggest check I ever made in my life in 7 days. So I'm like, nah, this is it.
Yeah.
This different.
Yeah.
Put all the money in there. I'm talking about broke as hell, but I know for a fact Friday is coming.
Yeah.
Literally Friday come. 9 o'clock, no wire. I'm like, all right, it's a big ass sum of money, so it could take a while. So I called him like, you know, hey, how long that thing gonna take? I already know it might take a while. That's the biggest y'all ever paid me. Normally it's 5,000 here, 10,000 here, so I already know it might take a while. It was like about that. You know what I'm saying? Told some, yo, man, some of the leads came back faulty, I'm like, faulty? What do you mean? I've been doing the same thing for the last, you know what I'm saying, couple months. We've been having a smooth patch. What's going on?
Yeah.
Nah, man, it was a point they wanted to sue you. I'm like, sue me? What the hell are y'all talking about? I just started working with y'all 7 days ago. What? Told some, we tried to figure it out, Keenan, so I got them to back off for you, man. It's just that we got to chalk it up as a loss. I'm like, all right, listen, this is what we're gonna do. Give me back my money. Because I can't go tell my wife that, yo, I lost all the money. I can eat okay, none of that money happened. You know what I'm saying? I can figure out those words, because before then I went broke 3 times. I mean, twice before, right? And this will be my 3rd time. So I'm like, yo, when we had to move back into that damn apartment after having a 4-bedroom house, 2 of my little youngest kids and everything had their own bedroom, then we had to move back into that apartment, and they crying because they got to sleep in the same bed. You crying because your room don't look how it was no more. We had to downgrade, and I got to hear all y'all crying and me going through this shit as a man and saying, damn, look at me, a fuck up. Now we in a 2-bedroom apartment, you know what I'm saying, compared to the 4-bedroom house, because remember I told you it goes up and down. And I said, we ain't never gonna go through that ever again. You can leave me if we go through that shit ever again. Does that mean I ain't man enough to actually hold this shit down? So imagine you gotta have this conversation.
Right.
I'm like, y'all ain't telling me this shit. Give me my money back. Keep y'all shit. Keep it. Just give me mine. He said, it don't work like that. We can't do that.
Wow.
We'll be in touch. Hung up the phone. I'm really sitting there like, with this dumbfounded face, like, yo, wow. You know? And I'm stuck, bro. I started laughing a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because I know for a fact my mind where I was, went in the closet, had a boys in the hood moment, snatching shit off, swinging at everything. You know, my wife's sleeping, but you know, you can see straight from the bedroom, from the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice little rental house we was renting until we had the structure to buy the house from the owners. That was about to buy it, you know? And she came in the bathroom, hey, what happened? Like, it's over. It's a wrap. They played us. It's a wrap. I used all the shit. She's like, it's okay, let's pray. I'm like, no, I ain't praying about shit. It's over. And this time I'm screaming. I'm loud. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, done.
Yeah.
The other 2 times I wanted to be done. But I'm like, nah, this shit gonna work. Yeah. I always was a pusher. I always was a hustler since I was young. So I never knew what quitting was. I always had shit. You know what I'm saying? I always had jobs. So I was like, nah, we'll figure this out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell everybody, people be scared of getting scammed. You know, that's on somebody else. Imagine you believing in your damn self and you go broke.
Right.
You swear that it's gonna work, but you go broke believing your damn self. That's a total different mental fuck than anything else.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the closet, gone in the brand. And I had a meeting to go to look at a facility for products, the whole products here, you know? Because remember, the whole time I'm still trying to do my own little thing.
Right.
So I'm literally, I told my wife, I said, baby, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm driving the whole damn way, which is an hour to Tampa, because I was in Orlando at this time, crying the whole time in the car. I'm like, oh Lord, this is terrible. You feel me? We get to the thing, I'm walking through the facility with my brother, you know what I'm saying? He like, King, what's up, man? Why you hitting it up? You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'll tell you later. Literally, we went to the mall. He bought me food from the food court. I told him I ain't got no bread, man. I was like, yo, bro, I ran out of money, man. They scammed me, they played me. He's like, damn, ain't nothing you can do? Like, we can ride on them. We can ride up or pull up on them. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got nobody for the plane ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Because they wouldn't even know what close. You know what I'm saying? So it was to a point, bro, like, Tuesday was the day that we normally meet with my pastor and a couple guys, right? We just fellowship with each other, you know? And I told my pastor, it's a wrap, it's done. I ain't got nothing, you know what I'm saying? He told me, he said, Kenan, who made all that money? I said, I did. He said, who thought about all that shit to make that money? He said, I did, you know? He said, you got it in you. It ain't in whoever you was doing it with. You got the necessary pieces. You was marketing on your page. All it was their products. Why can't you do this yourself? At that point, I'm like, damn, what I'm gonna do? Because I ain't trying to get no job. I said I'll never get a job. I said I'll go homeless before I get a job. I was talking big shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, you know what's so great? That's why I say God is good. My last Skechers paycheck from Skechers. Remember, this is months. This is like 4 or 5 months in between this. So I was moving quick. When I failed, I'm bouncing back with another check, you know what I'm saying, to make it happen. Tried to sell t-shirts, that shit flopped. Every black person tried to sell t-shirts when we first started, you know what I'm saying? Tried to sell teeth whitening kits. The owner was touching on people. That business went out of business. So I already knew, okay, I failed at marketing because I didn't know how to market. I failed at branding and I didn't have systems. So those 3 losses that I took, it resulted in what was about to happen next. So I literally started my business, you know what I'm saying? Because my last $300 paycheck from Skechers came in the mail. Wow. Remember I told you I was moving from different addresses because things was going up and down. Yeah. So every time the damn check went to a different damn address. Every year my son was going to a new school. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes twice a year because we're moving so damn much because I'll get us a nice place, the money starts slowing down, I gotta hurry up and move us, gotta pivot. So I was pivoting several times a year.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that probably would be a hard life on, you know what I'm saying, on him because, you You know what I mean? He got to deal with meeting new people, whatever.
Right.
Her people like, damn, he unstable as hell. So you got to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? As a man, like, nah, I'm handling business, but you know it's unstable shit. You know you just trying to mask it so you can work on this.
Yeah.
It was a lot going on, bro. But that last $300 paycheck, that's what I put in my business. I got this notorious pic of me like this. Fuck it. This it right here. About $100 worth of product, $100 to $150 worth of product, because they was only $2 or $3 a piece. I said I'm gonna sell this shit for $40 to $60. Literally kept that price tag, bro. People say ain't nobody gonna buy that high ass products. They use the flea market prices, you know, the 2 for $5. I'm like, nah, man, listen. If you the best, they don't expect you to be the cheapest. And if you the cheapest, you damn sure ain't the best. So in my mind, I'm like, nah, this gonna work. Women gonna pay for quality versus some bullshit that they can get from the flea market. That's exactly what they did, bro. You know, I started selling because I had a couple influencers already lined up, you know, $20, $40 here, da-da-da. I made my first $60 sale. I told my brothers in the group chat, it's a wrap. I'm going up. Literally, I'm doing that. Packaging was ass. I literally bought spray glue from Walmart for $2.97. I ain't have only 300, so I'm over here. I went to the library, you know what I'm saying, 10 cent, printed out a label, you know what I'm saying, glued that thing on. It's all crooked on the jar, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, bruh, I literally did everything bare bones, poor man's budget, you know what I'm saying?
Out
Ladies,
the mud.
bro, they was complaining when they got their package, you need to straighten the labels. I'm like, okay. They're like, you need better packaging too. Put some cream paper. I'm like, okay. They was buying from me because I was listening to them. So every time I said, they complained me to my first $1 million. Everything a woman said, I said, we're going to fix it. In the next order, we proved it. And it was like, damn, whoever this is, they listen. They see it's a homegrown business because they see how, you know what I'm saying, shit was fucked up. But at the same time, they respected it because they knew for a fact we was willing to grow. And they wanted to grow with the business. So it became a word of mouth thing, bro. And overnight, bro, literally, I went crazy. I went from just shipping off 3 or 4 orders or whatever the case is. Got a picture of my daughter shipping off like 6 products in the beginning. To the point we sending products in trash bags.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And then, you know, 5 months later, we made $1 million.
Wow. Can you speak to the value and the importance of having a strong woman as a support system? I mean, I'm sure like all the anxiety that you were, you know, causing your family, and you know, most people aren't up for that ride. You know what I mean? Like most people, you know, only stay and only want to be around, you know, when things are up. So, you know, can you just speak to, you know, just how important, you know, that is, and how it even helped you, you know, to overcome? Because I mean, you took losses, you know, multiple times and bounced back.
I tell people all the time, man, you earn that from a woman by handling certain shit in the beginning. I tell dudes all the time, stay by yourself until you be able to take care of that woman. Cause I didn't want her to listen to 2 kings. I didn't want her to go listen to this man at work tell her how to dress. When you could take out for vacation, I made sure I had that budget to set aside so she could move in with me. Boom, boom, I take care of whatever bills. We looked at the bills on day 1. Because I already knew what I wanted. So I told you, I stayed out of a relationship for 2 years. After my baby mom, I'm like, nah, I ain't getting a relationship until 2 years later. So I was literally prepping for the woman that I was about to be with. So boom, immediately, like literally like a month after us, quit the job. I got this. You know what I mean? So it's literally been on me since then. But at that point, now you got that from a woman. Because you know, when you take away that 50-50 shit, she can operate in that 100% femininity. You know what I'm saying? So now she's there for you. Now the new job ain't the job, it's you. So being there for the mental and everything, you know what I mean? That was key, you know what I'm saying? It was key, because now I got a rider, I got a person that's literally pouring into only me. She ain't gotta worry about no other shit outside this household, because I'm taking care of it all. I was about to bear all of it, so she can just take the stress off at nighttime. That was how I went, you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. Can you speak to, you know, the importance of, you know, people knowing that, you know, we can do truly anything that we put our minds to. And a lot of times what holds most of us back is that we don't know that the skills that we have and that we're using for our jobs, a lot of times, that if we use those skills for ourselves, for our own products, for our own, you know, services, that, you know, that we could amass more value than, or you know, money than we're getting from these jobs paying us a paycheck. You know, that's so important. I mean, I remember, you know, when I was, you know, doing marketing, working at the record labels, I remember working at Def Jam, and you know, and then artists, you know, coming to me on the side, people coming to me, you know, asking me, you know, to render my services and things like that. But then understanding, like, wait a minute, like, okay, I'm getting a nice paycheck here.
Yeah.
But damn, if I start my own marketing agency,
Yeah.
I can have freedom to create more ideas and can, you know, make more money.
100%.
You know what I mean? It might not be as comfortable as it is getting this check every 2 weeks, but
Yeah, bro.
You know.
Hey, bro, it's just the fear that we have as people, bro. You know, because I was scared shitless like everybody else. You know, I'm sitting there like, God damn, man, I create my own paycheck, man. And then that shit set in. I'm like, wait, I create my own paycheck. Wait, so I really create my own paycheck. So that means I ain't gotta go to sleep until I make some money. I ain't gotta eat until I make some money. I don't gotta close these eyelids until money get made. So I create my own paycheck, or it's lit. You know what I'm saying? Once we believe in ourselves, we can do anything. When I really mean it, I'm like, bro, I came from Section 8. You know what I'm saying? $250 a week in my 9 to 5, or whatever the case is, to making $1 million in my first 5 months, $3 million my first year in business, $10 million my second year in business, smacking them in the head years later, $32 million. And that's what's actually confirmed. You feel me? Not even was so it's like, I tell people, like, you can do whatever. Compete. You know what I'm saying? I jumped in the industry where it's billionaires in here. You know what I'm saying? It's billionaires in beauty. Like, people said the best I was about to do is $30,000 my first year in business. I say bullshit. You know what I mean? Because for one, you ain't finna tell me what I can make, because I don't gotta sleep. When you go to sleep, I'ma work. That's what I was doing. My operation hours was literally 1 a.m. to 7. So I'm up here working while everybody sleep, because that's when I can do my best work. That's when people up, they looking at the internet, they want products because they insecure, they done took showers, they looking at it and oh my God, I don't wanna look like that no more, boom. There go my products right there, mama, I got you. You know what I mean? Was killing it at nighttime while the competition was asleep. And that's the same thing everybody else can do. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, man, listen, you just need to be on the scene. I tell people all the time, like right now, my next venture, I'm starting a dating app. I know it's $1 billion dating apps out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm partnering up with a strong person that everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, with me, man, like, I don't care about the competition. Crush me or acquire me. It's about the feeling now. I made the money. I just want to see Xerxes bleed at this point. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you want to me, but I know for a fact that if I seen you, I'm gonna make at least $200 million a year. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on your radar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What we doing?
Nah, for sure. And can you speak to your program that you have, Skip to 7 Figures?
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Super powerful, bro. See, most people don't even know me for my story. They know me for what I do for other people, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? On all my foreign cars, they see that tagline, I create millionaires. Because I created over 143 millionaires in the last 3 years alone. Thousands of people been able to lead a 9 to 5 because of me, right? Like literally, people, when I run into them in Atlanta, I'm met with tears, hugs. You changed my life. Look what I made. Look what you helped me do. Look what I've done. Literally, I'm coming back down here to celebrate another millionaire who's at $939,000. Literally, will almost be at $1 millionaire. It's 2 millionaires that's coming up. I was making $1 millionaire every other month. That's how often I was pumping them out, because I taught them exactly how I did it. And I believe everybody can literally get rich, learning from other people. But the thing is, the other people don't keep it real with them because they scared of competition. My grandma told me from the youngest, yo, what God has for you, he has for you. And I was already at $6 million before I started teaching. So nobody couldn't play me with that whole, you making all your money from teaching people. Nah, I was actually a multi-millionaire before I started teaching anybody. Because I already went through being broke. I already experienced having some and losing it all. So that makes me the perfect coach for people. Yeah. So that's what I do, bro, you know? Yeah, because Yahoo Finance featured you a while back, like about how fast like your company grew, and the fact that with the speed of the growth, the fact that your company had made a profit in the speed of time that it is. Yeah, bro. And I tell everybody, like, bro, a lot of my millionaires became millionaires in less than a year. Because remember, we sell 3 products, right? 3 products, and we price it at $100 for 3. Right? People can get it for 40 to 60, but women want to save that $40. So in our head, we thinking of things in 100, because that's normally everybody average cart order value, right? So you check out what they paying, $100. So in our head, we was like, okay, we sell 10 products, that's 1,000. We sell 100, that's 10,000. We sell 1,000, that's 100,000. We sell 10,000, you're a millionaire. And everybody was following that metric, which why they say this is the easiest $1 million I ever made in my life. That's why if people want things built by me, it's tad bit on the expensive side, but it's not really expensive when you're looking at the long run of things. $10,000 to $1 million is what people pay me to sit down with me. 10,000, 25, 50,000, 100,000, 250,000 to $1 million will get that 50-50 partnership with me. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We make it happen.
Word. Nah. And then there've been like, you know, there are comments online, even different pages that have tried to, you know, slander your name, say
100%.
that, you know, what you do is a scam or that you're a fraud. How do you deal with, you know, just like the haters online and people even, you know, trying so hard to, you know, look into what you're doing and find any chinks and, you know, holes in it? And
I bring them up on live. I had that conversation right there in front of everybody. You know, one of my most viral videos that people know me for is, you know, a person came up and said, nah, you gotta be scamming. Ain't no way you over here for your people, da-da-da. Then one of my millionaires pulled up, showed his numbers and everything, humbled them real soon. You know, that blew up, went everywhere, and that would pretty much people knew me, oh, this the millionaire maker for real, you know? For every bad comment, I got a millionaire for. For every person that's talking trash, I got a person that quit their 9 to 5 because of me.
wow.
So the love outweigh the hate any day because I got a millionaire to back that up. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for 3 years, but we've been moving fast in 3 years. Everything that I get on, everything I learn, because I'm actively playing for higher learning, you know what I'm saying, to get in better positions for me and my students. I teach my students immediately. So as soon as I learn it, I spent $200,000 for a day to fly on a private jet with a mentor just to understand one thing, because that's all I needed to get to the next level. Immediately, taught my students, you know what I'm saying? And now, boom, they saying $80,000 is a slow week. Because we're on a whole different wavelength now, you know? Students pumping out $100,000 months. Stuff that was wildest dreams back in the day is now like, that's average for us now. I did 7 $1 million days because of this industry. You know what I'm saying? Ton of $100,000 a day awards and all that good stuff, man. Like, the money is out here. Like, people think that it's not, it is. You're not doing the right things for the money. You're in the wrong industries. You get in the right industries, all the money is there. You know, I make money in my sleep. I'm not trying to be in a part of a business that's not making money in its sleep. That's why I don't do brick and mortar. Because when you go, 10 o'clock, they closed. So you telling me for 12, 14 hours, you ain't making no money? Online, we making money all the time because somebody is up over there, somebody is up over here, somebody is woke here, somebody sleep here, but they, bruh, it's a 24-hour thing. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that when I made $889,000 while I was asleep. Went to sleep at 9:08 p.m. Woke up at 11:03. Seen that account, $889,000. I'm like, yo, I'll never do nothing else. I'm staying my ass right here. Because if the wheel ain't broke, don't fix it. People like and that brings us to the point when people say, yo, you need several streams of income. No, what you need to do is what billionaires do. They make their name in one industry and they put the crumbs to the other ones. We know Jeff Bezos for what? Amazon, right? We know Elon Musk for what? Tesla, PayPal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
SpaceX,
you know what I'm saying? Mark Zuckerberg. We know these people for like one major thing, and then they put their money here and there. So that's why I tell people, make all the money in one industry first before you move to another one, because that's what the billionaires do.
You're also creating a marketplace for online products. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying, competing with Amazon. Like I said, bro, I'm competing with the big dogs. I'm getting in the dating industry, I'm getting in these marketplace apps, because I want people to be able to sell their products, you know, and buy products from, you know what I'm saying, my platform. I done built a dope network of a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, who has products, who want to showcase them and all this good stuff, and that's what I want to do too. I want to pretty much present it. And like I said, I just want to get the attention of the big dudes, you know what I'm saying? I just want you to see me, because if you see me, I'm doing 100 million plus, easy. You know what I'm saying? So just pay attention to me. Crush me or acquire me. You acquire me, you're going to have to pay $1 billion plus. You know what I'm saying? You crush me, you still going to have to pay something, because now I'm on your nerves. But at that point, I know I did something. Like I said, bro, right now, at this point in my life, it's about the feeling. I got the cars, bought my $5.3 million mansion literally 2 years ago. Like life is good. I need to feel something now. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me feel it. So I want to compete. I want to compete with the highest. Just to say I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know I went toe to toe with that person, right? You know they called me on the phone and said, nigga, you know you getting on my nerves, right? That's what I want these days, bro.
How important is it for a person to dream so big that it's scary? Because when you say, I'm creating a marketplace. I'm going to be the competition to Amazon. To your average person, that is the most intimidating thought. I mean, you know, you look at these big conglomerates, you look at Netflix and you automatically think like, I'm not gonna make another Netflix because they already got that. But then Tubi comes and then becomes like the highest streaming, you know, platform.
Come on.
Can you speak to that? Because it's so important for people to know that we need to dream big in order to acquire greatness and these things that are out here for us.
Yeah.
We just don't know that it's for our reach.
100%. I tell people all the time, listen, don't tell your dreams to a small minds. You know what I'm saying? Because poor people discuss people, middle class discuss events, rich people discuss ideas. Keep your ideas to yourself if you want to be rich in the future. Because the problem is people will put their own fears off of you, you know what I'm saying, onto you. Not even saying they doing you wrong. That's just their fears. So they'll never, so if you tell anybody something, it's going to scare you away from what you really want to do. And if you think you can do it, you can do it. Like, bruh, this world moves so fast, it demands new. Whatever new is, it demands new. That's why me and my students, we can sell similar products in the same industry. They're still gonna buy from them because there's 500 million people on social media every single day. Not even just that, people love new. They associate new with better.
Right.
So they immediately think, oh shoot, well this new thing coming up right here, this new platform probably be fire. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. What's the difference? They immediately will go peek and see what's the difference between this and this. You just got to create one little distinctive difference, and that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing with the dating industry. You're gonna see it. It's gonna be huge here, especially. Like one little small difference from the Tinders and the Bumbles and all those things right there is gonna set us apart. You know what I'm saying? Easily doing $10 million a month in the first 6 months. When it comes out, bro. I'm working.
And I heard you speaking to, you know, your students and some of the investments they're making and some of the, you know, months that they're having.
Yeah.
If, you know, your average person that wants to invest, that wants to, you know, get into this and change their life, are they able to sign up for your school, or is this more for your established investor?
Nah, I got a tier for every point in my life I was in. I have a $35 monthly program, unlimited access to all my content on how to start and grow a successful business step by step. I have a $5,000 program that's a little next level up where I teach you exactly what to sell. You know what I'm saying? Same information. You get inside a group chat and a private page with all my other students who's doing the same thing, hustling. Because a lot of my millionaires came from those same groups because we were motivating each other. I got like a family. We like a family code in there where we just help push each other. We share each other's stuff. That way you can actually get bigger. Think about actually having that as a family where you want your family to support your business, but they won't. But now you got people that support your business, dropping bread off just to get your products, just to help you build your name in the beginning, and then you just take off in the algorithm after that. And then obviously I got the $10,000 to $1 million situations for the people who've been saving their bread, being diligent with the money, you know what I'm saying, and ready to actually sit down with me, because that's the sit down price. When you come sit down with me, and then that's when we go build your business and all that good stuff. So for $10,000 to $1 million, that's when I'm building your business for you. That way you can sit back, relax. Let me take a couple months off for you. I know exactly what to do. I know how this needs to look. Just come up with the name. I'm gonna do the rest of the work for you. You know what I mean? You got that money, come sit down with your boy. And then eventually partner. That's why I don't care about the little money up front, because I know for a fact I want you to partner with me. That's what a real bread is, and that's where we're gonna really have so much value for each other in. Because if you was able to do that, that means you have value now to come into my life. I got all types of ball players come down, say, yo, I got $1 million for you. I got a whole bunch of people. You know, I had to turn over $55 million. That's what I turned down. Because, you know, people from all types of walks of life come in. And I don't never get down with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind when you get your, you know, whatever you, because everybody had different walks of life. But you can't be no kingpin trying to, hey, hold this. Don't tell nobody. Don't ask me where I get it. No, here, take this back. Take it back.
This ain't the laundromat.
Bro, and somehow I run into a lot of cats, bro. You know, I'm like, no, I would love that million, but nah, I'm gonna turn that down. You feel me? Because I already know when people partner with me, they already understand. I do $1 million days, so it ain't like they dropping $1 million on a bum. They dropping $1 million on a person who knows what to do with it. You know, for $250,000, we do the same thing. You know, I take $25,000 out of that money. Boom, we put it into whatever business we finna build, and we finna go crazy. A young lady just came down, did the same thing, dropped $250,000. We starting a brand this year. It's gonna be one of the most viral brands ever. She's gonna make her money back quick as hell. So
wow. You're open online about your family, and you know, really like with your kids, and you know, like the different morals and principles that you're teaching them. One thing that I saw, you said that you're not gonna teach your kids about slavery,
Yeah.
but letting them know that they came from kings and queens. Can you speak to that? Because I feel like a lot of people have mixed feelings,
100%.
about that when you shared it.
100%, bro. Yeah, because, as soon as I said it, obviously you got the uproar. You got the people that understand and people that don't. Let's talk to the people that don't, right? So people that don't saying, no, we need to remember everything. We need to remember all the trauma and everything that we went through or whatever the case is. And I say, okay, what has it done for you? Well, it makes me more aware. So now I know what to look for when people doing this and that. I'm like, why can't we just say evil people is evil people and good people are good? Because now we're taking a whole bunch of trauma down. Most people can't even look certain color people in the eyes. Right. You know what I'm saying? They can't even get, because they immediately associate in the back of their conscience, that person was once my master. And they act like this. We think a white voice is more proper than using our normal tone voice and just be more, literal with our words. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a sickness that has been going on for years, And I tell people, if you just wipe that part off your mind and just literally start brand new, start fresh, let's see what type of kids we can raise. People got their kids marching, getting sprayed by Mace 2 and stuff like that. I'm like, nah, this ain't what's up. That's not the life we supposed to live. Like, obviously my 14-year-old and my 15-year-old, they was older, so they got the experience and know about all types of stuff. But my 5-year-old and my 2-year-old know nothing about that. My 5-year-old think that he can do anything. He think Queen Elizabeth is somehow is our root. They got a house like us too. Can we go play at their house? They're not thinking about classism or nothing because they like, yo, I raising my kids. I mean, all they know, the moment my son came out, literally a month later, we made $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So he grew up in the progression. My 2-year-old, she grew up with butlers and maids and nannies already. You know what I'm saying? Like learning Spanish and stuff at 2 years old. Ciao. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they get to see a different type of lifestyle. And I'm like, what happens when we give our kids fresh starts and we don't put no trauma on them? Because I have a whole bunch of trauma. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama.
Right.
Our damn field trips was to damn plantations. Yeah. Seeing lacerations on the tree when we got hung. Hearing about all the shit that happened getting sprayed by this the water hose that sprayed this person right here. I'm from the home of where all this shit happened. Yeah, and I carry a lot of trauma based off of being introduced to that. And it didn't do nothing for me, but makes me more angry when I see it. That's why I don't watch slave movies. I don't watch them because think about it, you in a good mood. Now your mood is getting disrupted because another slave movie came out, and what you gonna do about it? You gonna get mad at another person that didn't experience it just like you didn't either? Right. And now I need to keep the memories of I'm pretty sure, bro. I'm pretty sure they will want us to move far away from this shit as possible because they know how traumatic that was for them. And they want you as as the ancestors to move on so you can have a better shot at life. Come in this thing with an equal mindset. That's why I don't look at colors. I walk up to anybody and be like, bro, I can do the same thing you're doing. And not have no thoughts in them. And I tell people all the time, when it comes to money, man, listen, they respect green. Yeah. It ain't about no color. I'd have been on the boats, $10,000 cruises every year with all types of color people. All our kids play with each other, whatever the case is. Not a hint of racism, not a hint of trying to little boy you or whatever the case is. They looking at you as a man. You know what I mean? And y'all just doing business on that notion, your kids being cool or whatever, and that's what it is.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. Another not viral moment, but another thing that you said that went viral, I saw a lot of people commenting on this, was the post where you spoke about men should pay 100% of the bills in the household. Yeah. And I know that also goes into you saying that, men shouldn't even be in a relationship until you have a certain, level of money. But can you speak to that mindset and why you feel that way?
100%. I believe men are capable of so much more. You know what I mean? Like, we're simple creatures, but we done built this. We built all this shit for real. So we're capable of way more than what we lead on. You know what I mean? As men, we can handle things. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to working long hours and enduring, we're stronger. We're naturally more stronger. We have more endurance. We have a lot of things compared to women. God blessed us with those God-given abilities. And I always tell people, you paying 100% of your own bills anyways. What's the difference from doing this and that? Because you're gonna spend 50% doing something else, buying weed, drinks, you know what I'm saying? Rims, something else. That money is going out the household some of the time. Yeah. Take care of the woman. I ain't say take care of every woman. I said take care of your woman. Right. You chose her. People like, nah, you gotta put one in there. You chose her. Your discernment led you to her. So that means she's your responsibility now. You know what I mean? And you should unburden her from Most dudes don't even want to work no damn job.
Right.
So why would you want your woman to do the same thing that you don't want to do? That means she gonna come home a half depleted person, and you expect her to still cook, clean, have sex, you know what I'm saying, tend to the children, do this and that, you know what I'm saying? So she really doing 80% to your 20 for real.
Yeah.
You know, when I tell men, listen, you take care of 100% of that stress, you take off, pay the bills, now she's the type of woman that you want her to be. You know, we all got this imaginary, I want this type of woman. You can get that out of that one woman that you're with. Take them damn bills off her plate. See how different she changes. Now her mindset is different. Now she can actually move around different. Now you are her responsibility versus paying some goddamn bills that you could have easily did yourself. Put in a couple hours or do one better. Start a business. You know what I'm saying? Start using that money to other things. Like, bro, we was living off the dollar menu for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I was putting all that money in the business because I needed to make sure I could still hold my position in the family as the breadwinner and taking care of everything. Yeah. So when we had to sacrifice, it's like, nah, we're gonna take this off the menu real quick so I can continue to do what I'm doing. Because I love the way it worked. I seen a woman was able to sit there, analyze me and say, okay, you need X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Because now she ain't gotta worry about no jobs no more. And like I said earlier, like, bro, your girl fucking with 2 men at that point. You know what I'm saying? She gotta go listen to her boss at work, tell her what to dress, how to dress, when she can get off, when she stay on. You know, like imagine you try to go somewhere and then like, nah, she can't go, homie.
Huh.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
It's a whole mindfucker there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, y'all can stand for that if that's what y'all want, but not mine. If I chose somebody, she for me, not for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna treat her like such so she can understand what's going on out here. Like, yo, it's suitors out here, but obviously I'm gonna be the better one because I'm gonna make sure X, Y, and Z is taken care of, and I'm gonna get the best version out of you. Men want that anyway, so you can become the best version of a man.
Right.
If you want to become the best version of a man, bring the best version out of a woman.
Right.
Alleviate some of those stresses. Let her be the best version for you. Because at that point, bro, no matter where you at. I remember when that Section 8 house used to feel like my mansion. You know what I mean? Because you come in there, food done, everything prepared for you. You know what I'm saying? So that means, you know, you getting sex like a king. Like now your mind has changed. Now you just went out there and competed all day in the workplace, but you can go home and that can feel like a castle no matter where you at. Gunshots outside, but it's sweet in the crib because she knows the love is that you have for her out there. She gonna show the love that she have for you in that house. Yeah. That's why I believe a man should pay 100% of everything.
Word. Through your life, you know, you've had several trials and tribulations. As a businessman, you've seen several peaks and valleys. You know, you spoke on, you know, taking a loss, you know, for everything, you know, 3 times. Can you speak to, you know, some of the things that you were doing during this time to keep you in, you know, a positive mindset, keeping those positive vibrations? How didn't you give up?
Bro, the alphabets. The alphabets, bro. You know, I was like, yo, they put this in front of us when we was kids, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, and we're gonna stop right there, right? So we already know the loss, right? That big old L. Oh, we took the L, oh my God, it's so terrible, we just took a loss, right? What's after that L? The M, right? That stands for millions. That stands for money. It's literally right after that. L-M-N-O. No, don't fast forward it, because that's what they tried to do. Fast forward it. Nah, we're going to stay right here, because we always fantasize about the L. We obsess over the L, but we don't understand the next thing right next to it is the millions. It's right there. Remember, and the L ain't even lost. That's learning. You learn. The reason why I became successful so fast after the L's, because I realized every time I took an L, it was a representation of something that I was missing. I didn't know how to brand. I tried to sell t-shirts. But I didn't know how to market it first. I tried to sell t-shirts, put it on Facebook, nobody bought. Only one t-shirt sold, and that was my mama friend. So I'm sitting on all this inventory, I'm wearing it to bed. We wearing it to bed, all XLs, larges, smalls, trying to look strong, like all the sizes, bro, you feel me? Then the next thing was those teeth whitening kits, you know? Like I said, that was going okay. I started to see a little bit, I'm like, oh shoot, it's working. And then boom, the owner he was a pet pedo. So that company went away. I didn't know how to brand, right? Because that was somebody else's brand. And then when it came to systems, the whole situation with the affiliate situation. So those are the 3 L's I took. So when I literally said, okay, that's enough L's, let's get to this M now. Because I already had all the ingredients for success. I knew all the losses. I can't lose them more if you know the losses. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I can't lose now if I try to. because I know all the things to not do. You know what I'm saying? So it was important that somebody went through it. I tell my students, I went through that shit, so you don't gotta go through it as well. If I ain't talk about it, don't do it. If it ain't in that program, don't do it. Do exactly what I tell you to do. Like all my millionaires said, yo, I ate every breadcrumb he put down. I made $1 million in 10 months. Just listen to me.
Word. That's what's up, man. What else do you have coming up or that you're working on that you're excited about?
Oh man, listen, so I'm working on my own movie right now. You feel me? It's gonna be fire. Okay. Just the story of my life, how I just told you. You know, opening scene, boom. You know, mother on drugs, trying to get rid of me. Opening scene. So you can already tell where it's gonna go, especially all the success that we have today. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a story to tell, I got the results to prove it. Like that's what I'm excited for people to see that on the big screen. You know what I'm saying? And obviously my dating app, that's gonna be crazy because I know people need love, man. But I want them to have it the right way. So I'm setting the way so they can have it the right way where it's not gonna hinder them. Because a lot of people don't believe in each other. You know, like a lot of other people, bro, I got a lot of students that try to get down with the high tier program and end up getting divorces because the woman they with don't believe in them. Or the man they with don't believe in them. You know what I'm saying? Like literally had a situation where, you know what I'm saying, the young woman said, yo, if you do this, I'm gonna leave you. You know, after he said what he's gonna do for her when they make the money. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy because a lot of people out here operating with non-belief. So I'm trying to fix the dating world, you know what I mean? But literally, man, pushing these high tier programs, bro, because I know for a fact that's where the value is. You know, obviously I made millionaires in my lowest tier. That $35 monthly I was telling you about, 28 millionaires came from that alone. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So people can make money in anything. They just gotta put that work in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then it becomes easy. As more money you have, it becomes more easier. So, you know, I tell people, holler at me, man.
All right, bet. And you got any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the wife, man. Shout out to my kids, you know what I'm saying? Mari, Chris, KJ, Carmen, you know what I'm saying? Daddy love y'all. I do this for y'all. You feel me? And my boy Ken, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Pimpin' Ken, you feel me?
Oh yeah.
And Taylor, you feel me? My PR, you know, amazing. You feel me? That's how we connected right here. So yeah, y'all listen. You got $10,000 to $1 million to invest. Text 813-365-8272. Ain't nobody took no losses with me. You just gotta put that work in and you gotta make it happen. All right? Holler at your boy, make it happen. If you are one of those people that's literally coming up, go on my page. I got the link right in the bio. Get that $35 monthly program, unlimited access to all my content on how to start and grow a successful business step by step. Created 28 millionaires in that one alone. So you good. My $5,000 program, I teach you exactly what to sell. You can DM me about that one. You feel me? So we got the sections. Wherever point in you is in life, I was there too. Come on, let's get it.
To my haters, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.